So down to 14 groups in front of final
So 14 there's 7 rounds power lever, 5 left, cleared away.
5 left, clear lane.
It's really hot, and I'm trying to change cameras here really quick. Okay, let me go to the camera change. And it doesn't sound like it's working. It's supposed to be windy, that's not all right, hold on.
Appreciate it. Bravo and ramp. So,
You don't have any audio at all? Like, do you guys hear anything I'm saying?
Is this any better? I don't know. I spent 2 hours on this last night. I played it back on my TV, everything, and nothing's working. That sounds a little bit better, don't it? I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. My soundboard must be dead. And if that's the case, maybe try some other wires. I don't know. But last night, so what happened last night is I turned everything on my TV at home, and everything was perfect last night on the TV at home. I don't know, all the audio was working the way it was supposed to. So I brought headphones with me today to be able to hear the playback, and I think it's dead, which is a really, really costly death if it is. Because I ordered a brand new microphone, everything should be fine. Actually, you know what? I don't know what else to do. Hold on, I got an idea. Still no better, is it? All right, does that sound a little bit better, hopefully? I don't know why it's just this one channel I'm having issues with. Everything else is working perfect. And last night I set everything up at home. Everything was fine. I just bought a $400 new microphone for this, and it's still not working. So I don't know what's going on. Still no bueno. It sounds off, don't it? Yeah, I don't understand why it's... Because you guys can hear me just fine. Like, I'm listening to the playback in my other headphones. Yeah, I don't understand. And I've changed channels, too. Let's change out cables. I don't know. See, the crappy part is I can hear it in my headset, so I know it's not the microphone doing it. And I've switched it back and forth between channel 1 and channel 2, or channel 1 and channel 4, the cables. Now I've changed out the cable that runs to the microphone.
Yeah, I don't know if it's I was
guys get to hang out for a few minutes and learn something together, I guess. That sounds a lot better than that. So you can't hear me now. Well, I think we've found it. All right, let's see what we got now.
493, visual 5
Is that any better or no? So it's only, okay, so I think I figured it out. It's something to do with the cable. One of these cables, so I swapped out another one of these cables and it's just not gonna pick it up, I guess. And I don't have a Type C to Type C data cable tonight. Interesting. So y'all can't hear the ambient background noise, but I don't have another Type-C cable. I think this one right here is dead. Alright, what are we looking at right now? Are we cooking with gas right now? Maybe one of the USB ports on the back of the, died, which is not good either. Luckily there's two of them, but plugging and unplugging everything for the last year and a half has really ruined the back of this thing. I don't know how to keep it from doing. Oh, that's really loud. Alright, let's see. Roll with it right here, see what happens. Hopefully you guys can see and hear everything in the background. Nope, it went away again.
93 seconds, be Bravo, contact Branch Tower.
Interesting. I don't know what to do. Operating off of one channel. Alright guys, bear with me here. I'm still trying to figure this out. Hold on. I got what's wrong. Unless it's one of these things. We're going to get some plane spotting in tonight, but it may be a little bit different than what we're used to. Air France 777. Tonight. Can y'all hear me off that? Trying to do something a little bit different here. We're gonna make something work. We're gonna have something. Work regardless, whether we want it to or not, or whether it wants to or not. Oops. We're gonna make something work here. All right, can you guys hear me? Try this for a second. I've got the microphone pointed right at me. It's like right under my face. But I don't know. I guess we've had a data cable die, and I don't have one on me right now. I'll have to order one. Or maybe the whole thing just died, and I don't know. So it's operating off of one channel and one microphone. I got a 6-space board and I can't use any of it. I assume it's because of the cable, but right now I've got the microphone pointed at me. Hopefully you guys can hear me a little better. I'm gonna have to get like right in front of it. So I don't know. Again, thank you all for your patience. Trying to make something happen here. I've changed the audio. Yeah, see something. It's something to do with this one cable. So it's not running dual deals here.
Freight 4432.
All right. Well, we'll just plain spot with this again, like we did last week. I don't know what else to do. Nothing I can do. Thought I had it fixed last night, but you know, things happen. It was working fine last night, or at least I thought it was. So maybe it wasn't our microphone that died. Maybe it was just the what you call it, this one cable. So I'll have to, maybe I'll end the show early, and I'll go over to Guitar Center and see if they have one of these cables or somewhere, and see if I can find one of these cables that I need. Yeah, Kroby's going out to London Heathrow tonight, and we'll hopefully he'll have a window seat. Now, again, remember, they are on the 5s. Why? I have no idea. The Windy app is indicating that they should be on the 2 3s. But unfortunately, they are on the 5s. I asked one of our guys here at the airport whether they were going to be on the 2 3s anytime tonight, but he said with the storms in the area, there may or may not be may not make it happen.
Moxie 408 left at the end taxi via Alpha and monitor ground point 9 today.
So that explains why I'm able to hear what you call it in my ear, but I can't hear anything else.
That's 1319 contact parts today. 1319 today.
Let me turn that other mic off. All right, so hopefully we'll see the shine the light moment. Or we'll have one at least, hopefully. So you guys can hear a lot of the stuff in the background as well. So glad I brought my work headphones with me so I could be able to tell what's going on.
20 contact parts today. Continue transport position. Airframe 75.
I don't think you guys can hear ATC either. Kind of. All right. So we had a membership milestone. Hans. Hold on, I gotta find it. Sorry, I'm trying to do a whole bunch of different things, so I apologize. And yeah, the running the American 777. Sorry, Hans, I didn't mean to miss your membership. I'm gonna have to find it on my phone. This is why we reserve these shows for the members usually. Yeah, nothing sounds like it should. Hello. All right. Sounds like the Air France 777 ready to roll here. Again, they're on the 5s. I'm set up for the 2-3s because I was halfway expecting them to go back. It was supposed to be a windy night, but it looks like the wind just died. If you look at the windy app's still indicating that the winds are still really high. Yeah, so our audio is still messed up. I don't know. We've got a cable that's not working the way it's supposed to, so I've got to try to turn everything off if possible, so you guys aren't having to hear all the crummy stuff.
Target 4436, taxi via Bravo and contact the ramp tower today.
Bravo and ramp, have a great day. 4436.
So I've got a Type C to Type C cable that's not working. I guess it finally just decided to give up the ghost. So it was true that our microphone and everything was still working the other night, but looks like this cable or the USB ports on this has given up, or it could be the USB port on the computer, but I don't think that's it, but we'll try. I'll try to find one. We'll see. Like I said, I may have to end the show. Well, I'll get online. They closed at 8. I won't have time to make it over to Guitar Center to get me another cable tonight. So I'll look online here and see if we can find us another cable. Look on Amazon, get that ordered.
Total 5 tower fly heading at 035 on the 5 west coast takeoff.
035, can I hit a quick takeoff over 5?
Delta 183, left turn, join Alpha, and contact ground with you.
Join Alpha over to ground, good evening, Southwest 183.
And 920 Foxtail.
Sorry,
Raleigh
Miss
Tower,
Carolina
only
is sending me
5
some
right, clear to
stuff,
land.
and it's not quite what I need. I have to order one specific from Rode, the audio company, because I was using one a minute ago that wasn't the actual cable that goes with it, and it was only giving me one. It was only showing one channel on the software, so.
729 Romeo Tango, Raleigh Tower, only 5 right, clear to land, wind calm.
All right, Alex, we'll do our best.
Fly heading to 035, only 5 left, clear to take off.
035, clear take off, 5 left, off 508.
United 1205, contact Clark today.
Have a great day.
All right, so we got a departure headed your way. As we hang out, checking that one out, checking out the tractor. We've got a Delta 737 at 900 off to Atlanta, I believe. We'll double check that in just a second.
Delta 508, contact Clark today.
Departure Delta 508.
Bridge 4518, Raleigh Tower, 1 departure, private arrival, runway 5 left, clear to land.
5 left, clear to land, Bridge 4518.
Frontier flight 2980, tower, traffic 5 mile final, fly heading to 035, runway 5 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway 5 left, clear for takeoff, heading 035, Frontier flight 2980.
That was Delta 508. They're getting ready to, they're headed off to Los Angeles. Again, the 737-900ER off to LAX.
Right, 2 Fox Hotel, left and Alpha 4, ground 29 good day.
Yeah, we so A37, 33, 39, we have a dead cable at the moment. So I have to order one on Amazon. It won't be here till Monday.
Frontier flight 2980, contact Clark today.
Over to the port, you're from the site 2990, good day.
Nine Romeo Tango, left turn, 1 able, contact ground point 9, good day. Clear Jack 669, Raleigh Tower, turn right heading 110, runway 5 right, clear takeoff. Record 4518, taxi via Bravo and contact ramp tower, good day.
Taxi via Bravo over the ramp, Ricker 4518, good day.
Oh boy. And it's hot out here. Oh boy. Got some storms off to the west, it looks like. Yeah, we got a viewer here on our American 174 heavy back to London Heathrow.
Clear track 669, contact departure. Over departure, clear track 669. Exit at 969, Raleigh Tower, runway 5 right.
Yeah, normally our audio's on point, but tonight, boy, oh boy. And Tuesday night, that's when our issue developed, was on Tuesday night. So, again, I don't have a data cable fast enough, and this thing can't use just a regular Type-C. We tried that once using just a regular Type-C, and it doesn't put both channels through. So it's only when I change the cable out, you guys either hear just the ambient audio and no ATC and nothing from me, or we have it set up this way where you guys hear just me and nothing, me and ATC and nothing else.
Air 969 heading 035, climbing goodbye.
59, 59, 2.
All right, so we're looking for our new cable and stuff here. Get one ordered. I'll have one tomorrow, it looks like. We'll try that and we'll see. Jason, we don't have any bad weather currently. There is some weather off to the west. I messaged somebody here about the weather and why they're on the 5s. They shouldn't be on the 5s if you look at the Windy app, but also you can look at the windsock and see that they should be coming in and out on the 2-3s, but why they're still on the 5s, I have no idea. He said with the weather in the area, it would be variable, and they have absolutely no idea what direction they're going to be coming in tonight. So again, we'll see how this plays out. So again, I apologize if you guys are just tuning in. Cable issues tonight. Bought a brand new microphone. That's not the issue. So we now know that it is another cable. So last night, the old microphone was working fine, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it died. And so tonight, right off the get-go, with the brand new mic, nothing. So I thought maybe it was an issue with the mic and temperatures. Maybe you know, I've had the mic for over a year. It was a really, really cheap microphone, but the new one here, brand new, expensive, should sound great once we get things back in order. Take a couple of days here. We'll get things back in order. Hopefully we'll be back and going on Sunday. Graham's mom, thank you so much for joining economy class. Greatly appreciate the support. Welcome to the memberships. Again, memberships, you guys, that keeps the show going. Keeps us out here. Helps us to buy new microphones and cables. I was even looking into cameras the other day. Miss Caroline and I are talking about renting a camera or two here shortly, so we can figure out what kind of new camera that we would like to have.
Tower American 2360, Gold Short, Bravo 1, ready to go.
American 2360, Tower, roger. Runway 5 left, flighting 035, clear for takeoff.
5 left, heading 035, clear for takeoff.
We don't have any new flights right now. There might be one coming up with Breeze Airways, I think, possibly. I know they got one coming in October. No new airlines right now. We do know that Bermuda is coming back next year for Turks and Caicos as well as Bermuda. So maybe we'll actually get to see Bermuda on their second go around here at RDU.
Three 47 tower, runway 5 left, on the way.
Little A319 departure.
My 268 Tango Sierra tower, runway 5 right, signal in. That's 2360, heading 035, contact departure.
035 departure, American 136, good day.
Yeah, Blue Street 5347, heading 035.
This is kind of an
runway 5
interesting
left,
view, doing it this way. I don't normally ever do the fives like this, but by the way, let me tell you guys, coming in here today, the parking garage was absolutely full. And it was bad. I pulled in the soundboard, or the soundboard. The parking board said full all up the thing except for the top floor. I think there was maybe 2 on 6 downstairs. So a full parking garage this evening. So that was the other reason why we're looking like they're on the 2-3s. But there was nowhere for me to park where we could be on the 5s. But again, I'm anticipating them being on the 5s. And the wind died. I don't know what the deal is with the wind, but it definitely fell off. It was windy all day until now.
035, contact departure.
Set up for a windy show and the wind disappoints. Mother Nature. Edelweiss would be nice. I don't know how to make this noise thing work. Interesting. I still got a lot of things to learn about the soundboard. We've had it for nearly 2 years and I've not learned everything about it. Last night, though, like I said, last night was very productive. Got a lot of things done. Got some more tuning done on our audio, but obviously with the cable being messed up, there's nothing we can do about that. So it is what it is.
I can, but traffic short final, so it'll be after that.
Jet 2 holiday. That would be funny.
United 1975, fire, runway 5 left, continue. Crew track 139 tower, runway 5 right, intersection Alpha 2, line up and wait. November 8, Tango Sierra, left turn when able, ground point 900. Endeavor 5152, Raleigh Tower, traffic 6 out, runway 5 left, line up and wait.
Runway 5 left, line up and wait. Endeavor 5152.
Clear track 139, runway 5 right, intersection Alpha 2, slide over my heading, clear takeoff.
Another Delta arrival, 737-900. Another one from Atlanta, I'm sure.
Ground point 906.
Not doing a whole lot of flight info this evening. What time is it? The American 777 not quite ready to push back just yet.
Endeavor 5152, runway 5 left, fly heading at 035, clear takeoff.
Heading 035, 5 left.
Scheduled pushback for that 777 is
United 1975,
7:05.
runway 5 left, clear to land, traffic rolling.
Roger, clear to land 5 left, United 1975.
Clear track 139, turn right, heading 090, climb to 3000.
Right.
Clear track 139, contact departure. Endeavor 5152, heading up 035, contact departure.
035, over departure, Endeavor.
Jet 943, Raleigh Tower, runway 5 right, clear to land. United 1975, right turn when able, ground point 9.
Right turn when able, ground point 9, 1975.
Shuttle 6209, Raleigh Tower, runway 5 left, clear to land.
Same. I would absolutely love some rain. It rained at work right before I was scheduled to leave. But it did not rain on the way over here. So again, if you guys are just joining us, I apologize for the crappy audio. Normally our audio is pretty on point, but tonight and of course Tuesday night, we figured out that we had a cable issue. Again, I hooked everything up at home, played everything. I set up a private show so I could play it through the TV and tune everything, and everything was working last night when I left. Well, today that cable, I guess it is this one cable. So we'll get a new cable, and we'll get things back on the air and rolling normally. Hopefully by Sunday. Father's Day is Sunday. Possibility of us doing a early show is definitely on the table. Not exactly sure what time we'll be on the air for Sunday, but I know all you guys celebrating Father's Day as well as myself. Plus, I don't know if the race is on this weekend. I know they're talking about it, but I'd like to watch the race at the Air Force Base. Now, for my channel members, there may be a show either Saturday or tomorrow, depending on that cable. Chances are, it may or may not be here. I'm not gonna do a full show, but there is a possibility we may run another show tomorrow or Saturday to try to get everything dialed back in. Again, I can only do so much tuning when I'm at home because I can't hear, I don't have any airport noises at home. All I hear are birds and my air conditioner at my house. So I have to come out here and do my thing out here. Some chances of us running a possible members only show sitting point this weekend, or tomorrow or Saturday. It'll be Saturday afternoon if I decide to do it Saturday. I do have to work, so Batman, good evening. So the cost on that cable right now, what we were just looking at, I think without shipping was, we have Prime, so it'll be here tomorrow night, or tomorrow from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. As long as it's sent to the correct place, which looking at it now on Amazon, it is not. So hopefully Miss Carolina gets that changed and it comes to the correct place. But looking at it, it's $29. So you're looking at I'm looking at $29 on the on a new cable. Again, I did buy a new microphone. I was really excited to try out the new mic and try to tune it in. I got it around 12 o'clock today. Well, 10 o'clock, somewhere around in there. It got shipped to the house. I had other things to do this morning too, but dang, we got a Delta A319 over here at the party.
To the 1075 on a heading of 035, contact departure.
Right speed 035, switching to Echo.
Please check in with the tax.
Sound 74, Echo Hotel, we're with you for runway 5 right.
74 Hotel, Raleigh Tower, runway 5 right, clear land number 2.
Well, that is one good thing about this shot and this location, that we're able to get a really nice long departure shot. So we're waiting on the American 777 pushback. One of our viewers is on board that one. Hey, that's probably the best day we've seen, Molly. 198 departures and 190 arrivals. Again, a little bit of delays due to weather in other locations this afternoon. So
4700 car, runway 5 left, clear to land.
Things a little on the slow side. Looks like the internet's kind of behaving itself today. As hot as it is, I'm surprised. So other than the cable and me trying to figure that out at the beginning of the show, not too terrible of an afternoon.
Delta 1407, flighting of 035, contact departure.
035 over departure, yeah, we're doing
Now, if it's not just the cable and our soundboard has died, well,
Making Alpha 45 to the 1
that's really not good, by the way. I don't know if I can send this to Road and get them to fix it or rebuild it, or if there's something like that, but hopefully not. Hopefully it's nothing bad. I don't think it is. I think it's just that cable transferring things over to the computer that's giving it a problem. We can do like, if I changed it back to that other cable and it only gave me one channel, it would just be the ambient audio. No, none of me and none of the ATC. So again, I appreciate you guys hanging out and dealing with this with me. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Eddie. Eddie with a $49.99 super chat. Hope this helps with some cable and mic. Thank you so much, Eddie. Greatly appreciate that so much. That definitely does help. That pays for that cable as well as it pays for the majority of the parking here today. So perfect. Thank you so much for that.
Alpha Charlie and Charlie or later, ground point.
All right, left turn, Charlie.
I think that pays for like $2.
Jet Blue 725 Raleigh Tower.
I don't know. Thank you so much, Eddie.
Turning an 8 mile.
That will definitely get that cable paid for.
Sign up for Wade,
Good looking
runway 5
exec
left,
jet.
Jet Blue 5, 725. Okay, hello,
821 Tower, runway 5 left continues to departure party route. Never 4780 right turn, ground point 9 is yours.
Ground point 9, headed 40.
725, runway 5 left, flight runway heading clear takeoff.
And thank you, Eddie, for keeping the chat safe, by the way. I saw you handling our troll there.
726.99, Raleigh Tower, runway 5 left, line of the way, traffic 4.5 mile final.
So greatly appreciate that as well. I went to go and handle the troll myself, but Eddie had already handled it.
721 Dog Stars phone. Center 2699, tower, runway 5 left, fly heading of 035, clear to takeoff, traffic 2 mile final. 035, 5 left to takeoff. 821, Raleigh 5 left for the land, traffic now rolling. JetBlue 725, contact departure from ahead.
Blue 725, runway heading departure, bye-bye.
Again, a nice long departure shot here this evening, given the fact of where we are tonight. Again, not a lot of options for parking, but I'm kind of glad that we're over here anyway, because like I said, we do have a viewer flying off on the 777 back to London Heathrow this evening.
Mach speed 2135, tower, runway 5 right, clear line.
Iceland coming in for arrival all the way from Reykjavik.
2699 on a heading of 035, contact departure.
Left up, 29.
On 821, right turn, ground point 9.
Right turn, ground point 9.
Now, Eddie, when you see stuff like that, absolutely go for it. Because that stuff, it bothers me too. So, absolutely. If you guys see anything out of the way, please, as moderators, feel free to do it. Now, those are all holding for Atlanta, right? So there's a possibility we might have more diversions from Atlanta. So Charlotte's having issues too.
Runway 5 right, line up and wait. Company traffic 8 mile final.
Southwest 44, E11 from visual 5 right.
Moxley 2135, roll me in for me. Due to no gate is for you. Alright, roll.
Southwest 44, E11 is on visual 5 right.
44, 11 tower, continue traffic hold position.
Breeze Airways is going to go full length, looks like. All the way down for Moxie. I heard them tell somebody to line up on 5 right, so we'll stick with
3431, runway 5 right.
this side at the moment.
Clear for
The American 777 looks like it's getting ready to push. So we saw that Aer Lingus did not take, obviously, didn't take the American 777 spot. So we'll see where they decide to go with Iceland. 5 right, cleared for takeoff. So we've got one ready for departure over here. American A321 touching down from Charlotte.
Right turn, Able, ground point 9er as yet.
Right turn, Able, ground point 9er.
Southwest 3431, contact departure.
I'm kind of liking this. I don't know about you guys, but kind of liking these departure shots we got this evening. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Little special livery action for Southwest Airlines. Illinois 1, I believe.
Opposite, we'll go behind Moxie and just hold on. Are they holding there?
Yeah, they're holding.
Okay, sorry, looks like they were moving. Okay, overground 74 for the 1 hit.
Think so.
Overground 45, 96,
Figure 45, 96, tower, runway 5 left, clear to land.
5 left, clear to land, overground 45, 96.
No, it's already off flight radar. Another one coming in, Southwest 1389, coming in from Dallas-Fort Worth, max 8. This one's already off flight radar.
2702, tower, runway 5 left.
I can't read it. Can you guys read it? Illinois 1, yeah, I see it.
Yeah, 2782, sorry, I'm standing a little too far back from the number. And traffic off your front right there is AT going to the parallel.
Yeah, about 7503 on the visual 5 right.
7503 tower, runway 5 right, clear lane.
Land 5 right, on 7503.
1389, left turn, ground point, minor.
Okay, ground point 9, Delta 1389.
There's that Max 8 from Dallas Loves Field.
Bush Creek, 9989, Raleigh Tower, runway 5 left, line of weight, traffic 7 miles an hour. Line of weight 5 left, line of weight. We got 4596, right turn 1 Eagle, ground point 9.
Right turn, ground point.
All right, so the American 777 getting ready for their push here in just a minute.
American 3624, continue runway 5 left. District 9959, runway heading, runway 5 left, good signal. 2782 tower, runway 5 left, clear lane.
5 left, clear left, 2782.
That's 2782, clear to land 5 left.
Clear to land 5 left, Delta 2782.
All right, there we go. The American 777 getting ready for their pushback. We got a FedEx ATR coming in, Mountain Air Cargo 7503 from Newbern. 31 minutes of flight time for the ATR. We'll see that one in just a minute. Also, right next to them, landing 5 left, we've got Delta Airlines.
American 2379, Raleigh Tower, traffic 6 out, runway 5 left.
Delta 2782 coming in from Boston, Massachusetts, an A220. I mean, 737 800. I'm used to it being an A220.
The roll down to Charlie, ground point 9 there.
Point 9, ground 6 after 6.
Down 2782, first available, right turn, ground point 9.
First is full, ground point 9, and for Delta 27.
American 2379, runway 5 left, 5 room heading, clear for takeoff, traffic 2 mile final.
Alright, heading clear for takeoff, 5 left, Max 2379.
Endeavor 5150, Raleigh Tower, runway 5 left, clear to lane.
Left, clear lane.
Aircraft 3624, runway 5 left, clear to lane.
5 left, clear lane. Okay, 36.
All right, so a possible shine the light moment here tonight as Kroby gets a move on here. I don't know what side he's sitting on. I don't know if he's sitting on left or right. Miss Carolina gifting out a Carolina Aviation membership. That one going out to Jason 777X. Congratulations, Jason. And thank you to Miss Carolina. You're able to use the emojis now.
035 heading departure, good day, American 2379.
Aircraft 3624, right turn unable, ground, point 90.
Right turn, ground point 9 for Durham.
Halfway 4029, tower, my 5 left, clear.
It's amazing how much this microphone on my headset picks up, isn't it? So like I said, I was listening in the background. I've got my work headphones on, listening to the playback of the show, and you can really hear quite a bit through this microphone. So I may have to make some adjustments to this once we get everything back up and going. See if I can't do some noise reduction on that. Thank you so much, David Phillips. Greatly appreciate that. Again, I apologize to everybody about the sound quality this evening. I spent a lot of time tuning our headset last night, but I guess that cable was just no good. Everything sounded okay. I did a private show so I could tune it via what it sounds like on my TV, so you guys would get the real sound. And again, I'm monitoring tonight, but I bought a new microphone, changed cables, did all the things. So now we've got one more cable to replace, and hopefully tomorrow we'll get that new cable, and channel members can look forward to a members only show either tomorrow or Saturday. If he's shining the light, I don't know that we're going to be able to see it if he's on the left side. I did not catch which side of the plane he was going to be sitting on. So there may be we may or may not be able to see his shine the light tonight due to the lighting conditions. Tracy, good evening. Thank you for tuning in. No worries about being late. Again, no worries on being late. Good evening, everybody. Once again, 4K is still an option for you guys. If you're able to watch it in 4K, please do so. Also, if you guys haven't smashed the like button yet, please do so. I don't even know how many likes we got. I think I set it for 300 for tonight. So we're 2 likes away from 200. I also forgot to check on how many subscribers we had before we started the show, because there was a lot of chaos at the beginning. So, currently sitting at 12,105. I think we were at 12,000 something. I don't know. I don't even know what we were at. Hey, Ramona with a $50 super chat. Where is that? Did I miss it? $206 likes. Where is that super chat from Ramona? I completely did not see it. I missed it. Oh, my thing doesn't scroll back far enough. I'm sorry, Ramona. I can't put that up on the screen. But I'll read your message out loud.
Mount 5831 Raleigh Tower, runway 5 left.
All right, Ramona says, here's my share. Love this show. Love this community. Thank you so much, Ramona. I apologize that I could not get that up on the screen. Ramona, a huge supporter of the show, coming up and hanging out with us. Uh-oh, this doesn't look good.
Yeah, go for that. I'll just get the departure out there too. Runway 5851, runway 5 left, clear to land.
I don't know why it won't let me go back that
I got
far.
one emergency fuel inbound for the left. I'm just going to get them on the ground, then we'll get you out.
As a matter of fact, Ramona's going to be here on Sunday, if I remember correct. She was telling me she was going to try to be here on Sunday. So I look forward to seeing our good friend Ramona this weekend. Again, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Thank you all for the likes. Oh, speaking of Sunday, big news, Father's Day, of course. The A350 making its return. So chances of us being here until the return of that A350. We should be here for the arrival of that A350 on Father's Day around 4 p.m. That'll probably be our last arrival, given that it is Father's Day.
Deliver 5101, ground point 90. You guys already have the gate.
Carol, good evening. Again, good evening, everybody. Thank you all once again for tuning in. And I apologize again for the audio tonight. Some audio issues. And I apologize because, I don't know, the wind is wrong. The wind sock says they should be on the 2-3s, but as you can see, we're on the 5s.
Foxy 408 on a heading of 035, contact departure. Southwest 37.
But new mic coming tomorrow. Oh, this must be a diversion. Anybody got any information on this E175 right here? So they came in, they pulled in. I'll give you the reg number right there. Hopefully you guys can see it a little bit better than I can. Or not a new mic, sorry, a new cable coming tomorrow. N85352 is the United Express registration number.
And I'm sorry, who was that?
American Airlines 2573 diversion was scheduled to go to Charlotte. We're coming to RDU. So I have a feeling that we're going to have a lot of diversions this evening. But as you guys can also see, the fire trucks.
Alaska 474 tower, runway 5 left line for weight traffic.
So we're anticipating a lot of diversions.
5 left line for weight, Roger, left 474.
T-Mod 5851, right turn when able, ground point 9, you guys need any assistance?
Sounds like Alaska 474 getting ready to go.
Southwest 3766, flighting 035, contact departure.
Heading 035 of departure, Southwest 3766.
Clear street 5627, runway 5 right, clear to land. Alaska 474, flies the runway heading, runway 5 left, clear takeoff, next repay.
All right, Alaska 474 coming up next for departure.
American 174 heavy, traffic's on a 9-mile final, runway 5 left line.
Followed by the American 777 off to London. American 174 heavy coming up in just after Alaska.
2573 tower, coming start reducing speed, runway 5 left, continue, traffic say 0777, lining up.
CLT diversion. Thank you, guys.
573.
Yeah, Miles, I have no idea what the runway will be. And we talked about it in the chat before we started the show. I thought they were going to be on the 2-3s tonight, but clearly something's going on where they're putting them out of the wind.
American 174 heavy, runway 5 left, 5 runway heavy, clear for takeoff.
5 runway heavy, clear for takeoff, runway 5 left, American 174 heavy.
Must be 75 tower, runway 5 right, clear to land. Alaska 474, and left turn 035, contact departure.
Here's 5 heading on the departure.
That's 2573, runway 5 left, clear to land, traffic rolling.
Clear to land, 5 left, 2570.
All right, American 174 Heavy coming this way.
Street 5627, left turn 1 Eagle, contact ground 49.
Left and ground, we should 627.
American 174 heavy, runway heading, contact departure.
Runway heading, contact departure, American 174 heading.
Well, I guess they decided that the fire trucks weren't needed. Fire trucks all backing back into the fire station here.
American 2573, right turn, ground 49.
Right turn, American 2570.
So again, I imagine that the diversions are going to come because this one right here, definitely a diversion from Charlotte. A little ERJ sitting here on one of our taxiways here, just waiting. 721 diversions. That'll be interesting. We've got two. Oh man, these clouds off to the south look fantastic. Some angry clouds off to the southeast of the airport here. Yeah, that's a good question. They're probably anticipating the storm. So they're going to go ahead and start getting people diverted to airports now before the storms hit. There may be lightning in the area, so they could be already on a ground stop. That could also be an option. Oh, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, so I brought something from home for these, well, for my own pleasure, my own viewing pleasure. But I wanted, I'll be able to show you guys too. I also made an adjustment to what the camera that's about to pop up on screen here. But I brought a thermometer. So the big part is for the humidity. The bottom part there is the temperature, if that'll focus on that. So hopefully you guys will be able to see that. It's been sitting in the car, so it says 100 degrees right now. And it also will show the humidity. So now I know how hot it is out here officially, and I can give you guys an update. Don't have to go off the weather channel, and I don't have to go off the computer. The computer's not telling me anything. The METAR, however, the METAR says it's 87. So it is what it is. It's actually cooled down a bunch since I got here. Little behind the scenes cam today. See, there's our this is our normal microphone. Obviously not working tonight, but brand spanking new microphone inside our dead cat there. Look at all these diversions. These two are definitely maybe not diversions, but these two. Yeah, I ordered a new microphone last night, got it this morning, and well, that turned out that wasn't the issue. So tonight, got a new cable on its way.
X2182 down, runway 5 left, clear away. You keep speed up as long as you want. Number 5222 heading 035, contact approach.
Sounds like we had another arrival over here, 5 right. There it is. Ooh. Good looking little silver exec jet, or gray, maybe. Gray exec jet. So they'll, if they need more fuel, which chances are they won't, they'll come out to fuel them, I would assume. Possibly send them to a gate, but more than likely no gates available due to the actual traffic for today. Dan Mack with a membership milestone. You know what? I need you guys to do me a favor. Here we go. Runway change. Runway change. This is what I've been waiting on. Runway change. Okay. So for everybody here, And I'm gonna have to reiterate this over and over again, and I know I will, but that's okay. So every time you guys do a membership milestone, I want you to put the amount of months in it. So see how he did 5 months there on the bottom? I need you guys to put the months in there so that way I know that you guys are sending me a membership milestone. It doesn't highlight up on my screen anymore. Miss Carolina was talking to Graham's mom. Thank you so much. Hopefully your mom is watching the show tonight. Glad you guys are enjoying the show there in Kingston. I did steal Karen's thermometer, Miss Carolina. I did. Thank you so much for 5 months, Dan. Greatly appreciate that. I appreciate all you guys hanging out. And thanks for the love for the beard. I told you guys. Somebody said that they wanted to petition for me to shave my beard off. And you guys don't like me as a host or like this show if you want to petition for me to shave the beard. Because if that was the case, then Miss Carolina would, well, unalive me or beat me very close within an inch of my life.
Affirmative. Down at Charlie, ground point 9. It's 2182, and everybody there's holding. So right off the runway, cross Bravo, right on Fox, ground point 9.
All right, rough runway here, right Fox, and ground point 9.
Mark 700, cross runway 5 right, and ground point 9 on the other side.
Cross 5 right and point 9.
So is this one another diversion? 777 has declared a diversion. It looks like Alex is posting that one. Thank you. Is that an American 777? Who is it? See, Miss Carolina might revolt. So I do think that they finally changed runways here. So after they get, well, we've got the FedEx 767 coming up from Memphis. That may be our last arrival because of for the fives. We'll see. Southwest off in the distance. Still got a ways to go before they get here. But you see JetBlue and this American A319 headed out to the 2-3, so we'll see. Boy, the planes. So this one's actually going to come around to a gate. So they were waiting for a gate this evening. Boy, they're everywhere, huh? So what kind of 777 do we have on diversion? Runway change. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. A runway change. There you go. See, Molly, 30 months. Man, almost, let's see, what, 2.5 years? My goodness. Molly, you've been with us almost since day one. You and Vincent both have been with us almost since day one. I need to go in and figure out who was our first channel member. But thank you so much, Molly. Again, remember, put in, when you guys do membership milestones, put in the months, and hopefully I won't miss it. the highlight or the app that I use used to highlight you guys as channel memberships, but now it doesn't highlight that anymore for whatever reason. So I miss a lot of your membership milestones, so I apologize for that. How many Americans can we get in one shot? 5. Almost 6. If that tree wasn't there, there'd be 6 in this one shot. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, you come down a little late. All right, so runway change. We should be back on the 23s. We've got that FedEx 767. Should be touching down right now. Could be coming in just a moment. Alaska headed out.
Bigman 3435 Eastern, available North Carolina, surrounding states, descending zones, available flight service frequency. JetBlue 2286 Raleigh Tower, runway 23 right. Live runway heading clear takeoff, traffic's on an 8-mile line. Right.
Wait, what? Oh, just at the last second. If you guys are following along on flight radar, I was like, wait, he's going to clear JetBlue for departure? Oh my gosh. I was like, there's a FedEx on final. There he goes, turning at the last moment up to 8,000. Where's he at? Oh, he's still behind the fire escape over there. No, he's way up there, maybe. Oh, there he is. I was scared there for a second.
Runway 32, clear the lane.
So FedEx is going to be delayed for arrival here for just a minute.
JetBlue 2286 on a heading of 210, contact departure.
Heading 210 to Hawaii today, JetBlue 2286.
All right, JetBlue 2286, the A220-300 off to JFK. Looks like we've got a diversion on final right now. That one not up on my radar.
Project 636 tower, runway 32, clear the lane.
It depends on if it'll go to a gate or not. If there is no gate available, then they'll do like they did with this United that you guys saw a little while ago, and I'll show you that United again here in just a second. The United is sitting over on a hard stand. By the way, Captain Mickey Mouse asking me about fuel. So here is your answer, Captain Mickey Mouse. They got a fuel truck out here with it just in case. Hey, it's United's Pink Breast Cancer Awareness Tug. But so this one here, a diversion. So they moved it, or they put it up here. So they'll put it probably down on
right on Bravo while they figure out the other gate.
This hard stand or at one of the ends of the runway, I would assume.
Monitor ground point 9 and
so they may put it right there. Who knows? We'll find out as we get them in. Another diversion coming in, a couple of diversions it looks like. FedEx still yet to make their turn for final. We've got a Southwest coming in for us. Southwest 706 coming in from Phoenix Sky Harbor. 737 MAX 8. Looking at 3 hours, 47 minutes of flight time from Phoenix Sky Harbor. Hold on. There we go. Sitting at 259 likes, 41 more likes to go till we reach our like goal. Yeah, this is about to turn into an exciting show, whether we have good audio or not. Appreciate y'all hanging out with that through the beginning of the show. Again, dead cable, got one ordered. Be here tomorrow. Possibility of doing a members only show Saturday or Sunday
17 traffic
coming up.
Runway 2 right, line up away, and you're ready to go. Number 5047, 1 departure, priority run. American 1999, can you make Bravo 4 for me? Yes, sir.
That members show, by the way, may or may not be from the parking garage. We may do it from another location around the airport, depending on wind direction. It's just, we're going to use it as an opportunity to get everything dialed back in after the mishaps here.
We got 4417, runway 2 to right, flight 210, clear takeoff. Number 5047, tower, runway 2 to right, clear to lane.
Southwest looks like it's going to use this one.
We'll get to the end. We're trying to find parking spots for your company because there is none here. So I'll let you know, but just for now, plan on rolling to the end. All right, I'll check with the ramp tower, but they told us all the American gates are full.
So they're talking about all the American gates are full.
682, cross 23 left, ground point 9 to start. Radio 3417, heading 210, contact. 636, 636, continue cross 5 right and contact ground point on the other side. Brickyard 4493 tower, traffic's on a 5-mile final, Boeing 777, runway 5, to the right side of the wing. Endeavor 5047, no delay off, left foot Bravo 4, right on Bravo, contact to Ram Tower. I'm sorry, contact ground point.
Bravo 4, Bravo, ground point.
Brickyard 4493, clear for takeoff, runway 2 to right.
Yeah, we might have just had a busy evening. Might have turned into a really good.
Southwest 706, clear to land, runway 23 left.
I know it's supposed to be windy, but looks like diversion palooza.
Shortly, continue 23 left. From America 721, runway 2 to right, clear to land, and the plan is all the way to the end.
All the way to the end, clear to land, 2 to right, left 21.
FedEx 785 Heavy Tower, runway 23 right, clear to land.
See, they're telling them to go all the way to the end. All right, here's our heavy. Sorry, Southwest. We got a 777 on final.
Brickyard 4493, contact Spark.
Sparks, Brickyard 4493.
Over 83, Mike Whiskey Tower, runway 2 to left line of away, traffic 7 mile final. Left 572 Heavy Tower, left 572 Raleigh Tower, runway 23 right, line of away. Southwest 706, right turn ground point 9. T-minus 40 altitude, 07 tower, continues to direct, caution wake turbulence behind the heavy airbus. 3 miles whiskey flying, runway heading.
Too bad it's not the 777-300 from London. That would have been a really nice diversion. Alaska 572. What'd he say?
Bravo 1 and
Finally! Holy cow! We've got FedEx 785 after making that turnaround there. Alaska 572 off to Seattle. 737-900 ER. What did he say? Well, no sunset segment this evening because the clouds off to the west looking mighty evil. Not supposed to rain here according to the weather. As of right now, according to my trusty new thermometer here, looking at about 85 degrees, 87 degrees, 80% humidity. Ugh, no wonder I'm sticky. 80% humidity.
08, affirmative, clear land, runway 23 left.
What do we got here? This is FedEx. This is the A300. It's not 76, is it? A300 for FedEx coming in from Memphis, Tennessee. So if you've got packages on this airplane, there they are.
So 2992, Raleigh Tower, runway 23 left, early.
23 left.
All right, 2 FedEx flights, both on final. Speaking of which, FedEx, the ATR on one side. Let's get the A300 touchdown. We'll go over to the ATR. And down for the A300. ATR, double FedEx action. Got some planes off in the distance.
Endeavor 5322, tower runway 23 right, continue, traffic to hold position, priority run.
Miss Carolina letting me know that the rain chances just doubled. There is some pretty serious clouds here off to the west. So we got our umbrella hiding around here somewhere with the new setup in the car. Who knows where it's at? It's down here somewhere. I think it's off to the left side. Everything else should be fine as long as we don't have any high winds. Everything got shoved back with our new setup. Another ERJ coming in here, another diversion from Charlotte.
Endeavor 5180, tower runway 2 direct, line up away, traffic on a 10-mile final. Piedmont 5807, left turn Bravo 4, right turn onto Bravo, and contact ground point Niner. We are out of gate.
Left turn, Bravo 4, right turn, Bravo. What do you have any on ground?
Average, we're good. Endeavor 5180, fly runway heading, runway 23 right, clear for takeoff. Endeavor 5322, runway 23 right, clear to land.
Should have the pushback of Aer Lingus coming up in just a little bit.
Endeavor 5180 runway heading contact departure.
Runway heading contact departure.
This one's coming up from Miami, I believe.
Got a 2992 right turn, one able, and just stop once you get off the runway, ground point 9. You're going to have to go right, but there's a south bus moving back.
Okay, right turn when able, we'll stop when we get off the runway.
Just make sure you guys get all the way off the runway. You can actually just make the right on to Alpha and then stop.
Okay, we'll make the right on Alpha.
Yeah, Delta 2992 coming in from Miami, an A319-100. Next arrival, we've got Endeavor 5322 coming in from Washington, D.C. Hey, you know what this means now that they've changed runways? This means we're going to get another good look at Southwest's Illinois 1 coming up in just a few minutes.
39 Papa Romeo, Tower runway 23 left, fly the room headed for takeoff. Have you all looked at the weather? Yeah, a little bit. Pick up 4492, tower runway to the right, monitor wait. Endeavor 5322, ground point 9 is
So that American 777 that come in, chances are they're not going to bring that to the gate because you've got customs and all the things to mess with. So they're going to try to keep everybody on board that aircraft, I would assume, so they don't have to get everybody off and then put them on A321s or reboard them back on it later. So I would assume unless the storms are going to last way long, then we'll see. But if the storms last a long time, then they'll pull it into the gate. So we'll stick around. We'll find out.
Number 39 Papa Romeo, contact departure.
Over to departure 39 Papa Romeo.
Pick up 4492, fly the runway heading runway to the right for takeoff.
So they said earlier that all the American gates are full, not that the 777 will go to a normal American gate. It'll have to go to customs since it did come from London. But all these other ones, they're going to have to get them in one at a time, and park them.
Brickyard 4492, contact departure runway headed.
Departure runway heading, Brickyard 4496.
American 2375, runway 23 right, clear 210, clear takeoff. American 2375, heading 210, contact departure.
Notified.
All right, so that American 2375 off to Miami, the A319. You saw the clouds just behind that A319. Again, looking quite dark. So a lot of storms there in Charlotte, so that's why we're seeing all of these diversions. So again, welcome in, everybody. Thank you all for joining us this evening. A lot of diversions coming in from Charlotte at the moment. Again, 4K is available. Again, apologies for the audio. Our cable died. Somewhere along the lines, inside that cable, somewhere it did die. So continue to smash the like button as the night continues. We're looking at 11 likes from our like goal this evening. Hopefully I'll have that audio fixed tomorrow, by the way. Like I said, new cable, be here tomorrow. Possibly a members only show tomorrow or Saturday. Speaking of shows, and if we get this fixed, what would you guys like to see for Sunday? Throw me some ideas in the chat there about times. We're going to be here in Raleigh. We're not going to Charlotte. We're not going to DC. I'm thinking about starting early. How well the traffic will be on Sunday morning, I don't know. But it is Father's Day. A lot of folks want to get out and do things on Father's Day. So we'll save the afternoon for all the fathers to go do things with their children, along with, like myself.
Tower, American 721 Heavy, Bravo, short of Bravo 4.
721 Heavy, yes sir. Go ahead and make the left Bravo 4 back taxi down the runway.
Okay, Bravo 4, and understand back taxi down.
Now the chances of us staying for the A321 or the A350 arrival back from Paris will be a high probability. Now, if they change it and it isn't the A350 for Sunday afternoon, then we'll probably end around what? Lufthansa's arrival, maybe later.
Yes, we are.
I can never set a an ending time. You guys know that. Miss Carolina was on to me earlier about that. She's like, oh yeah, you're gonna blah 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 blah, and you'll end up staying way later. She always does that, but I always end up doing that. That's just how I roll. Depends on traffic. Start at 6 a.m. Now I have started a show at 6 a.m. before. Sunrise is 5:57, 5:58, somewhere around in there in the morning. So we have done that before. Up, 777's on the move. No, he's gonna go out of the frame. There he is. So the 777 headed back down to the 5 end of 23 left. I don't know what Delta's hanging out here for. Delta's a scheduled flight from Miami.
The Alpha DN, go ahead and make the left turn again on to Bravo, and just hold there like you were before.
Okay, left off at the end, and we'll hold where we were on Bravo. 721.
All right, off to Austin. We got Southwest 3417, 737-800, Illinois 1.
Seven 721 at the exit of the runway, just go ahead and monitor ground point 9.
Just sitting now, we'll switch over ground point 9. 721 at the exit.
So Eddie, the drop-off is quite significant. You won't see any flights leave after 11 p.m. unless they're delayed or something. And typically the first arrival is around 5 a.m. and that's usually UPS, but on Sunday there is no arrival of UPS. So we have, like I said, we have done early morning shows. We did one after the air show. It's just been a long time since I've been out here
And then go Alpha, Delta, Juliet.
that early. The humidity's going up a little bit, by the way. Looking at right at
Southwest 3417, tower runway 23 left, fly runway heading clear takeoff.
Fly runway heading clear takeoff 23 left, 3417.
one like away from 300. Whoops.
75, tower runway 23 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, is that 75.
Clear check 139, right turn, hold short of 5 right. Or 52 for left, thanks.
All right, we got a Velo coming in from New Haven, VXP 675. 1 hour and 14 minutes of flight time. That is not this one, I don't think. I think it is over on the other side. So this one here, not on flight radar. That, who is this? It's looking like an E-175 possibly.
Runway 23 left. Everybody's holding for you. Make the right on Juliet to the ramp. Exit jet 943, no delay on the roll for me. Runway 23 left, right, we're headed for takeoff. 23 left, no delay. Max 29, 69, tower, runway to the right, continue. Endeavor 5198, runway 23 right, lateral left. Skywest 44, 48, left off the runway and right on Bravo, ground point 9.
Left off, right on Bravo.
Jet jet 943.
There is Shamrock. There is Iceland. So a couple of our international pushbacks. We still should have an Air Canada arrival here before the end of the night. So we're going to start watching the weather here. Get ready to see if we need to be weary of the rain.
Endeavor 5198, runway heading runway 22 right, so take up.
Way to set that nose right on down. That was a pretty, I wouldn't say a hard hit on the nose, but not a comfortable one at that.
Right turn over ground.
Next arrival, American Airlines 2969 coming in from LaGuardia, 737-800. That one flying 1 hour, 5 minutes.
Left turn 210, 210, contact button.
Left turn 210 over to departure, 90198.
American 2969, sorry about that. Yes, you are. Clear away, 20.
Boy, it looks awful down behind us.
And Transcon, just be a second here. I'm giving the departure a little bit of room. Westbound, everybody's wanting to deviate way south, so I'm supposed to get rid of the next one. Nobody's home. Transcon 3719, fly the runway heading, runway 20 left, clear for takeoff. Aircraft 719, contact departure. 719, departure. Bridge 3520, Raleigh Tower, runway 2 right, line of the wind. 2 right, line of the wind, secured. American 2969, left turn off the runway, a right on the Bravo. Right on Bravo, ground 29.
Left turn off the runway, right turn on Bravo, ground 29, American 29.
Iceland starting up that max to go back to Reykjavik. Move the show to Greensboro. Yeah, so we're looking at Sunday to try and see what we want to accomplish for Sunday. Clouds are moving quite quickly from the south.
Southwest 3457, I'm sorry. Nobody's on final. Runway 23 left, line of the wake, just so you make your column 1 off the parallel.
Line of the wake, 23 left, number 3457.
Looks like those Shepherd departures are going probably 20 miles out, straight out, and then getting westbound. So, I'm just trying to get the place real quick.
Sounds great.
Aircraft 3520, left turn heading up 210, we need some contact departure.
Left turn 210 departure, good night, Aircraft 3520.
All right, Shamrock hanging out at the end of the runway, getting ready for their departure. We've got a Southwest over here on the other side, 737, let's see, what is that? Is it a MAX? 737 MAX. Southwest 3457 off to St. Louis. Shamrock going to sit still for a minute. Iceland on the move.
Southwest 3457, runway heading, runway 23 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, clear for takeoff, 23 left, Southwest 3457.
Welcome, by the way, they just tried to stop the Shepherd.
Thank you.
Southwest 4820, tower, runway 23 left, clear land. Roger. with 34, 37, contact departure.
Have a great night, Southwest 34.
Go.
Boy, these clouds above me looking a bit ominous here. No sunset segment tonight for obvious reasons.
Shamrock, 9 Hotel Whiskey, Raleigh Tower. Runway 23 right, fly runway heading 6 takeoff.
As you can see.
Runway heading.
Looks like Shamrock's ready to go. Southwest 4820 going to be our next arrival from Nashville, Tennessee. 1 hour and about 4 minutes by the time they touch down.
Shamrock, 9 Hotel Whiskey, on a heading of 210, contact departure.
Heading 210, departure, North Line 7.
Beautiful looking departure there for Aer Lingus.
Moxie 2135, tower runway 23 left line of away, traffic 8 mile flat.
3 left line of the way, Moxie 2135.
Delta 4820, right turn, ground point 9.
Ground point 9, copy.
All right, Moxie 2135, the one getting ready to go off to Tampa.
Fox 2135, turn left heading 210, runway 23 left, clear for takeoff.
Left turn to 210, 23 left, clear for takeoff, Moxie 2135.
Miss Carolina gifting out a Carolina Aviation membership. That one going out to Milo Wolf 300. Again, congratulations to everybody who's been gifted memberships this evening.
Mike, runway 23 left for the land.
Another JetBlue out there set for departure along with our Iceland back to Reykjavik. You guys see these clouds? Quite interesting looking clouds. That works out pretty well, don't it? Ooh, that's bright.
Mike 21, take off, kind of departure today.
Departure good night, Mike 2137.
Shifter 1903, Raleigh Tower, turn left heading 210, runway 23 right, clear for takeoff.
210 on the heading, clear for takeoff, 23 right, Shifter 1903.
Got some lightning off to the south of the airport here. I need to start looking at the weather. Don't need to risk any more equipment. We're already having enough issues with equipment. Severe thunderstorm warning as of right now. All right, Iceland is going to be our last departure. That's what we're looking at for about 9:05. I don't know if y'all can, if I'm showing y'all the right spot or not. I don't even know if y'all can see that or not, honestly. But right there, Iceland is going to be our last departure. Lots of lightning to the south. Well, not lots of lightning, but there is some. We'll try to get over there, see if we can't see some of that lightning. I wish we weren't behind the fire escape. All right, JetBlue up and out of here. Oh, look at that. There it is. There it is. All right, Iceland, your turn. I'm like a lightning rod standing up here. I got to go. Got to get everything packed up and in the car.
Mike, right turn, Alpha 3, ground point 9, good day. Alpha 3, ground point 9, Skip the 1903, contact departure, good day.
Good day, Jim with 1903.
Come on, Iceland, let's go. To be fair, it only takes me about 10 minutes to get everything packed up, so
Fox 9744, turn left, heading 210,
more lightning.
runway 23 left.
So I'm not too worried about it, but I do wish I was downstairs. Again, there was literally nowhere along this side to park, and there was nothing downstairs tonight. I was like, man. So, and I can even cut that in half, honestly, if I had to. Just throw everything in the car and worry about it tomorrow. All right, Iceland, you're it. Come on, let's go. Again, apologies for the audio. Like I said, new cable coming tomorrow if you guys are just tuning in. With the new cable coming, possibility for you channel members to have a show tomorrow, just so I can monitor what's going on, and I'm here at the airport. Either tomorrow or Saturday, a channel member show. Huge support today, by the way. Thank you so much, Eddie, Ramona. Over $100 today. Thank you all for that. That covers the parking. That covers our new cable. Again, we did buy a new microphone. New mic hiding out in this. Apologies we can't test it, but we'll get there. All right, last departure. Uh-oh. We got the American 777 coming around here.
Ground point 9 today.
I don't know where he's going, but we'll find out in just a second. Oof.
Tower low, American 183 on SCM.
American 183 on the tower, low runway 23 right, clear to land, the wind 1804. All information, run me now, turn off the American 985.
It's not raining yet. Man, the humidity is high. Still 85 degrees, 80% humidity. I don't know if y'all could see that either. A very warm evening. Jason up to business class. Thank you so much, Jason. Ooh, big lightning. Thank you so much, Jason, for joining the memberships. Greatly appreciate that. Again, we'll get this 777 into the gate, and then I am adios. I am done. Ooh. Y'all can't hear that, but I have wonder. Yeah, that was definitely an alarm. Well, y'all can hear it in the background. Y'all heard it a second ago. That is definitely an alarm for a ground stop. We are under a severe thunderstorm warning here in Raleigh. Gonna zoom this out. We're gonna give you the outro. And I am finito for tonight. All right, you guys, we got you pinned over here to the east, southeast. See if y'all can see any of the lightning going off over here as we roll through the outro. Again, thank you, channel members. Thank you to everybody who watched the show today, channel moderators. Thank you to everybody who contributed today. Absolutely an amazing evening. Again, apologies for the audio. Once again, tomorrow, that'll be back. Hopefully tomorrow, Friday, Sunday, when we get back to normal. New cable coming tomorrow. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's broadcast, and we will see you again on Sunday. Channel members, possibility of Friday or Saturday. Good night, everybody. A little bit of audio. I don't know if you guys can still hear me or not. Ooh, big lightning. What do y'all think about this sticking around a little bit after the show to do a little cleanup? Big thunder. I know, I'm going. Calm down. Alright, I'm going to take the camera down. It's starting to rain. Alright, y'all. Good night. Bad weather. Alarms going off. See y'all.